Joe was knowledgeable and charming, and he made you feel like you were the most important client. I knew I was his most important client, and not only was I his most important client, I was his favorite client. I was sure of that. And that was his gift.
I tell people he was my best friend. I hope I'm in his top 100 best friends. I mean, he had a lot of best friends, and he should have. I mean, he touched a lot of people in a good way. He was there with you to the end. If he said he'd do something, he'd get it done.
On my first meeting with him, it was so apparent that he was a life force, that he was able to see opportunities way ahead, and that he was someone who loved to bring great people along with him and to help grow them and develop new lines of business and new ways to serve clients and new ways to be inventive and creative.
There's not necessarily a correlation between being a good leader or manager and being a good broker. Joe was a great broker, and he was an even better leader and manager. He was never one person to get in a broker's squall, but he was able to resolve them, always typically pretty peacefully and with wisdom, and people walk away, feeling fairly satisfied. And it's not an easy thing to do.
He grew up as a steeplechaser with gorgeous horses in the beautiful hills of Virginia, and I had backyard ponies that I rodeoed in dirt lots in upstate New York. But a horse person is a horse person, and he could talk about horses forever. I'd say more than horses, he talked about Reg and his kids. He was so proud of them. He loved daily life with them. And I loved every interaction I had with him.
I just lost one of the best friends I'll ever have in my life. And replacing that level of care and that level of friendship, Joe was a confidant. He was everybody's go-to. Joe made you feel like you could do anything, and that anything and everything was possible. And to lose that in your life is just a tragedy.
It's 30 years too soon, 40 years too soon, and it's a shame. It's a real loss to, obviously, to his family, Reggie and the kids, but a lot of friends and to the industry, frankly. It's just a horrible loss, and it's just not fair.
Joe was a huge well of inspiration, and part of that inspiration was the drive to be your very best every day. Show up with your A game, show up with all your energy, and do that every day without fail.
He had this combination of being serious, he knew what he was talking about, you could trust what he said, and at the same time he had a dry wit and that southern charm, and he was funny and fun. It was a very rare combination. He made me smile. Every time I saw him, he made me smile. I missed the twinkle in his eye. He just made the world a better place.
Boy, do I miss him. What a great guy. Really sad that he's not around.